Welcome Snoozy friends, to your channel Snooze in 10. Today we would be telling you a story of a painter who painted her own and everyone's dreams. Just too brief for our first-time listeners, our idea of channel is that we try to engage your imagination gently and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Help you not to overthink when you close your eyes, and last but not the least, provide you emotional comfort. Let's begin today's Snoozy story. The Night Painter. In a world most people never see, tucked between the last waking sigh and the first morning light, there lives a painter who never wakes with the sun. Her name is Isla, and she is the Night Painter. She lives in a quiet cottage by the edge of the woods, nestled between the hush of pine trees and the lull of crickets. The roof is mossy, the windows always glowing gently with candlelight. Her home is not in the clouds or high above the world, but rooted here, on earth, where the stars can still be seen clearly on clear nights. Each evening, as the last birds sleep and windows dim one by one, Isla rises. Her feet touch the floor as quietly as stardust landing on a leaf. She wraps herself in her long coat made of velvet night, and gathers her brushes, not from any drawer, but from the wind. And then she travels. She walks winding paths through fields lit by fireflies, glides silently across moonlit rivers, climbs gently into the sleeping cities, where dreams drift through windows. She paints not on canvas, but in the air, on the sky, across the veil of dreaming. What she paints is not random. It is not for art shows or galleries. It is for you. Isla listens, you see. She listens to the weight in your chest, the way your shoulders hold the day, the way your breath turns uneasy when you're alone in the dark. She listens to the sighs that go unnoticed, to the brave face worn all day, to the quiet hope tucked behind tired eyes. And from this, she paints the night. One brushstroke might be the color of a memory you've tried to forget. Another might shimmer with a laughter you thought you lost. She blends shades of longing and calm, sorrow and healing. She paints stars where you need guidance, comets where you crave change, and soft clouds where you need rest. Each swirl in the night sky has a purpose. Each hue is tuned to the hush inside your soul. Isla works in silence, but not in loneliness. As she paints, dreams begin to stir beneath her. Small dream animals made of mist curl at her feet. Lanterns of thought flicker to life, floating gently upward from sleepers below. She dips her brush into their glow, pulls from the color of unspoken dreams, and continues her work. One night, as Isla painted the crescent moon with a golden edge, meant to calm a troubled heart, she noticed something odd. A patch of sky she could not paint. No brush would leave a mark on it. No dreamlight would stick. It was pale, almost blank. A silence not of peace, but of absence. Isla leaned closer, and she heard a sound. Not a sound, really. A stillness. A space where something should have been, but wasn't. She stepped away from her skyloom and looked downward, through the layers of dreaming and rest. Far below, in the world of the waking and the sleeping, was a girl named Myra. Myra was 12. She lay in bed, wrapped in a blanket, staring at the ceiling. She had cried herself quiet. No one had noticed. Her dreams had stopped coming 3 nights ago. Since then, her nights were blank. Not even nightmares. Just nothing. Her breath came slow. Her chest heavy. She felt like the world had grown too big, too noisy, and she had faded into the background. Her silence had reached Isla. And Isla knew she must do something she rarely did. She must visit. Isla crossed forests, streams, and quiet sleeping streets until she reached Myra's room in a hush, and stood beside the girl, unseen but deeply present. She did not speak. Words are loud, and loudness is not what Myra needed. Instead, Isla opened her satchel and took out a small jar of starlight. She uncorked it. The room got filled with a faint glow. Not bright, not harsh. Just enough to soften the dark corners. She painted. Right there in the air. First, she painted a moth. With wings made of dreams. Gossamer and gold. Then, a soft garden. Lush with moonflowers and memory grass. She painted Myra sleeping, peacefully, surrounded by quiet warmth. And as she painted, Myra's breath deepened. A single tear rolled down the girl's cheek. Then came a sigh. And then, at last, a dream. It was not a big dream. It began with Myra in a boat, drifting on a lake of mist. In the boat, there were glowing orbs. Each one, a small kindness she had given or received, though she hadn't remembered them until now. One glowed with the time. She gave a classmate her scarf. One flickered with the day someone saved her a seat on the bus. They lit the mist around her. Myra leaned back and let the boat carry her. The boat floated through moonlight. And above, Isla continued her painting. From then on, each night, Myra's dreams returned. Softly. Slowly. She still had hard days. But the blankness was gone. And when she closed her eyes, she saw colors. She saw stars that felt like home. She saw brush strokes that seemed to speak. She did not know the painter's name, but she felt her presence. And Isla kept painting. Not just for Myra. For you, too. For every night you feel too much. For every moment you think no one sees. For every time you've tried to hold yourself together long enough to reach sleep. The night painter sees. She doesn't ask you to speak. She listens. And in her cottage by the woods, with brushes of wind and jars of memory, she prepares for nightfall. She travels with hush-light feet and paints your sky with dreams. Look up. That quiet blue? That star you always notice? That moon that sometimes feels like it knows your thoughts? That's her work. Her message. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are part of the sky. And tonight, like every night, she paints for you. Close your eyes and let the sky above carry its message to your heart. Feel the hush between thoughts. The stillness between stars. Somewhere in the hush of night, a hand moves gently across the heavens. She does not knock, she does not call your name. But she is there. The color she leaves are quiet promises that sorrow will soften, that joy will return, that you are never too small to be seen. Let the hush deepen now. Let your breathing slow. And when you drift off, remember, the sky remembers you. And she, Isla, the night painter, is still painting. Relax, stay calm, it's all good around you. Good night, and do leave comments if you like the story.